Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. I love the technology these days. It's amazing.
Me too.
I know.
So Laurel seems to be somebody who really wants to do good by people, like with the CNRI and all that. Can you talk about that and why is it so important to her?
I feel like at a young age, she sort of had to take care of her sister and her father. I believe, assume that she lost her mother at a young age, and so she sort of was a caretaker. And she sort of took on that role, which then later developed into, her wanting to become a lawyer, and she tries to see the best in everyone, I just think that she's very, very driven, and she has a huge heart, and I think she's sensitive, and I think she has really, really strong morals and values, and she expects everybody to live up to them the way that she does. And, Oliver and her obviously had a huge history, and even though he's broken her heart, and she's been as angry and frustrated as she's been with him or at him, she does have it in her heart for forgiveness, and she sort of just has to let herself emotionally go through that path to get there.
I know you only have 3 episodes, but is she going to continue to have to keep forgiving him? Will she be able to continue forgiving him?
I've only, the pilot, and then I've only read episode 2. So, yes and no. I feel like they'll probably have that emotional struggle between the two of them because they were romantically involved, and I think at some point you'll see, her want to go down that path, but, her heart's not letting her, or her brain's not, it's just, it's like, you go with your head or do you go with your heart, and I feel like she has that internal struggle with him right now, it's a love-hate thing she has going on, but I'm sure they'll flesh out, and we'll get a chance to see the history between these two, for sure.
So what attracts her to Tommy Merlin?
I think Tommy was there for her when Oliver disappeared. It was a huge loss, and I think they both sort of leaned on each other. It was a shoulder to cry on. And I also think Tommy, I say Laurel and Oliver grew up together. I really think it was the 3 of them. I think Tommy was like the best friend. And once Oliver disappears, she looks towards Tommy, and Tommy's there for her, and helps her, and maybe takes advantage of the situation. And I think she, he'll never be Oliver to her. Like Tommy, nobody will ever be Oliver but Oliver. But I think that there was a few nights, maybe they were romantically involved, but for Laurel, I don't think it was anything ever too serious.
We've learned the comics are a loose template for the series where we try to get some more reality. But in the comics, of course, the character you're based off on was a superhero, Black Canary. Do you think, obviously not maybe the superhero route, but might be more physical as in, the fighting?
I don't know. It's a good question. Did you ask Andrew Kreisberg?
I did it.
Honestly, I have no idea.
Would you like to do?
Yeah, that would be awesome. I'd love it. Yeah, Andrew, please take notes. Katie wants to fight. I think that she does get involved, though, in the, action story part of it. Into the whole, when obviously Steven Oliver is out there fighting crime or doing his planning and plotting. She will become part of that story, but not as far as whether she turns into a superhero or not. I don't know.
Mrs. Arrow.
Yeah.
Black Canary, yeah.
Black Canary.
Well, if there is something that you'd want the writers to write in about her, what would it be?
Probably that. I think it would be cool if, who knows, but at some point if it's like Oliver sort of takes her under his wing and sort of teaches her. You know? Yeah, that would be awesome.
So, are you suggesting they haven't tried you out in fishnets yet?
No, they haven't. I don't know if we're going to see fishnets. I have this little action figure, and it is the Black Canary that I think some fan sent to me, which was really sweet. But it was fishnets and like a leotard and these high-heeled boots. It's like, this is not a lot of clothing if that happens. But yeah, it would be fun.
Now we've heard about flashbacks. Has your character had to do any flashback scenes?
No, not yet. But we'll see. It would be fun.
Did you go to the comic? I know, again, your character's very loosely based on it. Did you go to the comic books for when you got cast? Did you just to sort of do a little background on it?
I did a lot of research, but as far as my character, I developed her based off of what I had done. How I saw her. For character reasons, I didn't go back for any of that.
Will Laurel's co-worker Joanna continue to be part of the series?
I believe so, yeah. I love her. Annie's wonderful, and she's a great girl. She's really good, and I hope she's around.
So how's your character feeling about her sister now? It's been 5 years since her death, or supposed death. Depending on what the writers write. How do you think she feels about her now? Has she come to terms with that?
As much as one can, having been betrayed by someone and then losing that. I have 2 sisters. Thinking about that, if one of them betrayed me that way and then disappeared died, I think I would quickly forgive her. I wouldn't even be a thing in my, whatever she did to me doesn't matter at that point. It's just the fact that she's gone, and I couldn't even imagine that dude came, if I saw him again and one of my sisters was gone, it would not be good. So
there might be a fight scene.
Yeah.
Maybe, right? Yeah.
It's not the one we expect.
Yeah, you never know.
What was it like to work with Paul Blackthorne as your father?
It's a really good question. I didn't get to work with him in the pilot.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that.
No. But
What will it be like?
What will it be like?
it will be really cool. I met him. He's super nice, super cool, but I haven't been on set with him yet, so ask me that question in like 6 months.
A lot to look forward to.
Yeah, there's a lot that's going to happen. It's good.
Do you know if your character's going to be interacting much with Oliver's family, his mother and sister?
I have no idea. I'm not in the know. I'm on the need to know basis, yeah.
Was there anything you were really excited about doing in the pilot for you as an actor?
Just how real and grounded and simple. Like, for me, Laurel is almost angelic, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like she's so pure and she's so honest, and for me, I played a lot of bad girl roles in the past. So it's nice to do something different, and it's nice to get to be able to play a character like that.
So you're suggesting that Laurel is like the anti-Ella?
Yeah, I could suggest that. I don't think she would be a fan. I feel like she would probably try and take her down for it. So, yeah.
So is the opportunity to play something different, is that one of the things that brought you to this?
Yeah, definitely, and obviously the people involved, Greg Berlanti, Bryce Berg, David Nutter. I was drawn to it in many ways, and it just sort of organically happened. I'm really lucky and fortunate to be here.
Thank you. Gotta wrap it up, guys.
Thank you so much. Bye. Nice to meet you. Nice meeting you. Bye.